Hello, folks. It's me again, funkdoc, and we've got a treat for you. A 4-player game on Italy using the most expensive possible config, or close to it at least, for 4-player Italy. The whole South in play. I guess Aqua might be more expensive than Yellow. I mean, I'm pretty sure... In fact, I'm pretty sure it has to be, because the only connection from Red to Yellow is this $12 one. But I don't know if BSW lets you play with that config. It's kind of weird. Alright. Normally, I might bid 5 for plant 4 here, but... that's right, we should get to the players in the game. We have Daroj, Jonflagg, and new to this channel, Wildfighter. Wildfighter, I believe, is a Chinese player, and also one of the best players of this game, period, and one that you don't get to see very much because of them being in a different time zone. If I could get plant 6 here because of Italy's cheaper trash, if I can get this for 8, I'd be happy. If it ends up going for 9, I might have rather bid for the 4. Not sure. Definitely have to click 8. But yes, Wildfighter has over a 50% win rate with over 2,000 games, I want to say, so they're an insanely strong player. Probably should be talked about as up there with J-Bode and Stein as one of the very best players of this game online. They just don't play very much these days overall, so... Okay, the 8's being bought, so at least that's gonna hurt Cole and make the 4 not as sexy. Sometimes people just won't buy the 8 at all in Italy, when personally I think it's still better than the 9 overall, although there may be more of a case for the 9. Cole will be a little more expensive for the 8 over the first 2 turns. So... I didn't even realize I actually got the 6. Yeah, I got the 6 for 8. Cool. Now with the 8 being bought, I'm happier with that than the 4 at cost. Especially with 12 showing up there early. 24 is not great shakes either, because trash will be burned from the beginning of the game. So 24 is not going to be the most amazing efficiency earlier on. It'll be like that plant that somebody has to settle for when it shows up. So I'm going to build 2 here if Wildfighter only builds 1, which I think they will. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. Ancona Pescara. That's going to leave a tricky decision for others. Yeah. So I think Daroj is probably going to fight in the middle of the map now. I'd be okay having the entire south to myself, I think, because it's 2 regions and not just 1. Although I might actually be even happier if Daroj opts to build south. And I can fight for maybe like the twins in red and some of that stuff there. Expand more toward the middle of the map. Yeah, cool, see, Daroj does this, which I'm okay with. think North might... I think building in red might have been a better option for Daroj, actually. Jumps are really cheap there, you know. I would actually go for the 9 here, I think. Believe it or not, I might go for the 9 over the 10 in this situation. It pairs well with the 6. You get 2 efficient 1 capacity plants this way. The interesting thing here is this. Well, I don't know. John would still take the 13 if it were dropped. I agree with Wildfighter buying the 10 here. Like, this market might move quickly enough that 13 at cost wouldn't be too huge of a deal. I don't know. John misclicked, apparently. I don't know why John didn't buy the 13. Oh, yeah, it was a misclick. Damn. Ooh, that sucks for John. BSW and your lack of undos. Anyway, I'm definitely double stocking oil here now. Since I can get 2 for 4 each. That's good. It's good. I'll be second from the top in turn order now, so... It'll be stocking the oil will be worthwhile for me, and I'll be in a good position to bid for the 13 next turn. All right. In Wildfighter's position, I would probably jump into Ravenna here. That's such a cheap jump. And it helps you to break out of the corner for later on. But Wildfighter just opts for the safe north build. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'm sure they have a reason, though. You can see how expensive coal gets already. Which is why I opted for the 9 instead of the 10. The problem is if I'd bought the 10, I wouldn't be using my 6 this turn. And I really want to get as much use out of the 6 as I can in the early game. Its efficiency will help me more. Well, 13 for me, baby. See, Jonflagg is far enough behind now that I wouldn't worry too much about dropping 25 at cost for John. John's not going to bid for it, I imagine. John would probably be looking at a coal plant, I guess. Ooh, that's good. Now there's no chance of 25 dropping this turn. Sweet! And that's a pretty perfect plant for Daroj, too, to escape the 8 vortex. 15 and 16 are both, they both tend to be really good early options for that. Like, the player with the 8 in general, like if you see 15 or 16 in like turn 3 or even turn 2, the player with the 8 should go for that. And no, don't listen to what daroj is saying in chat. 19 is not good in Italy. Not with 24 right behind it in the market. I mean, I'm actually not going to complain too much if 19 is bought, yeah. Because it doesn't really affect my 6's prices too much, since it's only using 1 trash per turn. Like, actually, a plant like 19 gets hurt more by the trash competition than the 6 does. And now 15 in the game. Well, now coal is getting really cheap. Need to think about this one. I'll buy 1 trash and see what happens. I want to see how much these people can build. Because I can build a 3 this turn and stay below daroj and John if both of them build a 3 as well. 13 is a lower numbered plant versus 16 and 19. Daroj needs to take Salerno next, I think. Okay, cool. So I break into the twins from my middle position. I'm happy with that. Because this sets me up for some jumps into other stuff. Wildfighter is making out very well here. Although, maybe not as much as they burn all their coal. They'll still stay bottom, though. So I guess it's fine to run the 10 and the 4 together, yeah. Because coal is awfully cheap right now. And the market's slowing down enough that 13 at cost, I think, will be a great benefit to me. Ooh, 17. That's perfect for me. Because I will bid for the 15 now. Because with 19 in use, I can replace the 6 now. I would definitely rather keep the 9. The nice thing is, with Wildfighter going north, there's literally nothing better that can drop. We've already seen 16, so there's nothing better than 17 that can come next. The interesting, when you have the 10, usually you don't want to bid for the 15 because it's really not much of an improvement. But this is a case where maybe it's warranted a little bit. I'm definitely bidding for this because I can build to 4 at least, maybe even 5 depending on what Wildfighter does. I don't think Wildfighter is going to break into the other twin, which is what I'm looking at. With 17 and 24 both showing up and 24 not being so good now after 19 was bought, yeah. I'm willing to bid for this. Yep. That's fine. 27 coming in, that should be a decent plant. Wildfighter having to buy the 12 is good news for me. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to stay at 4 cities. But I'll be powering 4 cities much more efficiently than anyone else right now. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I can stock 4 coal. That's fine. It's fine. Actually, no, I just realized. Fuck, if Wildfighter builds into San Marino, I'm screwed. Oh, no, I should have bought less coal. Oh, shit. Shit. I hope he doesn't do that. My hope is that Wildfighter will play the turn order game now for a little bit longer. They still have the lowest numbered top plant of anybody with 12. Ooh, they didn't build. They did build a 5, but not San Marino. Whew. Whew, I got off. I got off there. I survived that one, just barely. All right. Well, now nobody's building to 7 this turn, so we know 31's going to go under the deck. Really surprised I managed to get both twins from this start. Personally, I thought daroj might just give me the south instead, since that's so much more expensive. $21 would actually be pretty good for me in this situation because of having 13. I think I'll go for that and just stall at 5 cities. I'll be able to get either Perugia or Roma, I would imagine. I forgot to mark off 21, by the way. Okay. $21 is a little extra value to me because of the... Yeah. Ooh! Okay. Okay. Almost, in a sense, 18's almost better for Wildfighter, because 18 and 12 is basically this. It's the same thing as 21, but with better turn order. It's just 21 and more value to me because I can get to 5 this turn. I think Wildfighter has to buy 18. Because if 25 comes next, it's going to be bid up. So... Wildfighter passed? I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. I think Wildfighter had to buy 18. Because now Daroj, if Daroj gets 25 at cost, that could be game. Ooh, we lucked out. Worst plant in the game just dropped. Okay, so I bodied that auction with the 21 bidding. And normally, like with 15 and 21 don't go well together. Like normally, if I have a 3 capacity plant early, I don't want to go hog wild for a 4. But in this case, I think it worked because it'll let me get to stall at powering an efficient 5 cities with better turn order than like a 25 or 26. Because I'm not going to be able to get to 7 from my position. I'm going to have to stall. And I want to set myself up to stall efficiently. I'm not going to stock anything extra here, I think. If it comes down to it, I'd rather take Roma than Perugia. Perugia doesn't add any new useful connections for me. Roma gives me an alternate route south, just in case. Nope. Not an option. Never mind. I have to take Perugia now. I think I did really well with my build overall. Just mainly getting both of those twins. That's huge. Problem is, control of the game goes to Daroj, but luckily Daroj's plants are weak enough that stalling is not a great option for him. I will say I'm not sure if 15 was really worth it, personally. I don't know if 15 was worth it, considering I may only end up using it for 1 turn and I paid like 20 for it? Or 19, I think it was. 11, though. Holy crap, this market. We got all the greatest hits now. So this is really justifying the 21, at least. The 21 was cheap, too. Now 26. And there's very, very few plants left that could block 25 and 26 from the market next. I want to prepare myself for that. I would say Jonflagg's not doing too shabby. Cheap cities and 18 at cost. But that 19 is coming back to haunt him. With Daroj buying 24, they're just going to drive trash into oblivion now. I suspect Daroj is going to build a 7 this turn. That's exactly what they need to get full value from 24 and 16, and Daroj is the only one who really can break the stall at this point. I'll just get 2 of each thing, just in case. Because I'm still going to be... It looks like I'm still going to be fairly high up in the turn order here, I suspect. The others are not going to build. We're going to get a step 2. I'll likely end up second from the top in turn order. So yeah, this is pretty fantastic for me in terms of efficiency here. Problem is, the guys in the north might just build into each other and block me. I suspect one of them will probably want to expand into my red cities, though, when they have the chance. Oh, wait, can Daroj not even afford to break stall yet? Okay, I don't mind this. I really don't mind this right now, people. Slower moving game benefits me because I have the best plant setup for making money in step 1. With the potential endgame plant, no less. That being said, definitely have to bid for this. This is convenient for me. I can replace 15 with this now. I think Wildfighter is pretty much dead. That's just my hunch. My thing is, I'll go for 25 and 26 if they're cheap. But I don't feel a need to pay 40 for either of these plants right now because we're going to break through the market stall almost certainly. There's very few low plants left in the deck. Wildfighter desperately needs one of the 5 capacity plants for sure. Daroj too. Okay, now I can drop out of this. Now I can definitely drop out of this. Because I don't need to panic for 25 or 26 right now. We're going to have some other opportunities later, I think. Jonflagg doesn't need a 5 quite to the same degree because he has, you know, his combo with 18 there. Not that 19 is good, but... The trouble is, like, he would get no value from his green plant if he got 25 or 26. Well, there's 23. Now Daroj might continue to... No, Daroj didn't get Wildfighter. Got it. Okay. Ooh, John might take 23. John probably will take 23. That's not too bad of a value here. Though it would create the issue of extra trash sitting in the 19, since 19 would be the next plant you'd replace after the 3. Yeah, John's just going to wait, which is reasonable, I think. Just burn your trash on 19 this one last turn, and then... So yeah, Daroj is definitely going to build a 7 now, I think. He needs to break this stall. He absolutely has to. Since he missed out on the 25 and then 26 didn't come. When it had a really high chance of coming. Only 3 plants left in the deck could have blocked 26, and sure enough, one of them came. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how this game's going for me right now. I like, you know, I have 5 cities, you know, decently priced cities right in the middle of the map so I can expand in either direction. I'm going to drop in the turn order too now that Wildfighter got 25. So that's really good news for me. I'll just buy the $5 oil because Daroj has to buy oil and build out this turn. John continuing to buy extra trash in the 19, I don't know about. But yeah, Daroj has no choice but to build now. Must break stall. But yeah, B going below wildfighter in the turn order is really good news for me now. This is the kind of thing I was hoping for when aiming, because 21 and 13 is one of those combos I try to target for step 1. Great money making, and you should be able to get a great spot in the turn order. Yep, that had to happen. Wow. Okay. Well, we just gotta dodge one more, either 20 or 22. Oh, you know what I can do, actually? I can do this way. Because I do want to leave some oil stored. Yeah, so this works. Because that way I want to leave some oil stored for bidding on 26. The 20 actually comes. Oh, boy. Here's something to think about. Do I bid for this? I think the answer might be yes. Because if I get the 20, I should be the first person, because I should end up being the first person to buy coal this turn. So I can stock up a lot on the 20 and still build. Since I made such good money during the stall, I can expand into the north and stock up coal. Yeah, 20 is worth bidding here, for sure. It's easily going to be better than any of these other plants besides 26, I think. And if I can get 20... And 26 is not going to go cheap when it comes because of 27 being next in the deck. That's a much lower capacity plant. So people are going to get desperate when they see there's not much great stuff after 26. Wildfighter is playing the smart, though. They're thinking the same thing I am. They know that 25 is going to be worth a lot in this situation. Because, again, 26 is not going to go cheap. That being said, do I dare pass this to Wildfighter? Do I dare pass this to them? Do I dare? I think I do. I think I stick them with 20 and 25 together. Because we do have like 3s and 4s to get through after this. $26 will be really nice for me because, ooh, John buys out of the auction already. I think 26 is easily worth like $15 to $20 more than 20 in an average situation. Not that this is an average situation, mind you. Oh my god, 22 actually comes. Well, 15 is about to earn its keep here. John has to buy a plant, which I assume is going to be 23 now. And I'm just going to, like, max buy coal here. That'll be my plan. We need to punish Wildfighter for investing so heavily in coal right now. So yeah, just buy all the coal this turn. I can get 5 coal, right? Yeah. It's weird. John's still double buying trash on 19. So weird. Like, 19 would be the next plant you want to replace. I don't think you want to... Like, I understood doing that when you still had the 3. But once you replace the 3, 19 is the next plant to go for you. So you don't want to buy extra trash that you would end up wasting if you have to buy another plant. So I feel like I'm easily the richest player right now, but Daroj has, has some solid builds here. Ooh, John's building into me. That's good news. Good news, bruh. I know exactly what I'm going to build here. Block Wildfighter. That's what we do. At least now 20 is actually going to earn its... I mean, not 20, I mean 15. That plant 15 that I only used once before, that's actually going to earn its keep now, finally. Problem is I'm behind on capacity. John does not understand making money in this game, apparently. Now, 18 makes you so much more money than 19, especially when you factor in that you need you need one fewer city to get full value from 18 compared to 19. So that helps your turn order too. 19 is so much worse of a plant than 18 at this point, it's not even funny. I suspect Wildfighter stops at 7. Oh no, because Wildfighter, though they didn't buy another oil, so. The problem they have is they go above me in the turn order if they build again from here. Yep, stopping at 7. That's probably the right move. You maybe should have bought an oil in that case, though. Just so you could run the 12 and then not have any extra resources sitting on that. I will definitely burn the oil on 21, since that oil is much less under attack than coal at this point. So the 4 plants removed from the deck are all high-numbered plants. Oh god, now 30's in the game. The trash pain train. That's kind of a strange buy from daroj. Kind of strange. But I don't mind. I don't mind moving the market at this point. We are going to see the step 3 card with one more thing here. Yeah, John's going to buy 28 now, I bet. At least we're moving the game towards step 3 quickly enough that wildfighter is not gonna win off a capacity stall. Anyway, I don't need a 4 at this point. $15 actually made me good money, so I didn't really need to panic for an efficient 4. 15 plus 13 basically served as my efficient 4. So I'm going to have to fight for one of the 7s next turn. Because of that... Well, no, actually, I don't need to store coal. I don't need to store coal because I should be guaranteed to go to the bottom of the turn order this turn. I'm glad daroj bought 27 so close to step 3. That makes me happy. I mean, I guess it does. It will make a profit for him, I guess, but yeah. I'm just glad that they moved the market to step 3 already. That's the part that I cared about. I wanted to make sure that we get to step 3 before wildfighter builds up the money to end the game early on the capacity lead. Now I think the 20 is going to will probably turn out to have been a mistake for wildfighter here. And I will double stock oil now. And yeah. Wildfighter arguably should have bought one more coal, I guess. If you're going to run both 20 and 25 together. Well, I guess because Wildfighter won't be top if they just build a 10 and stop there, which I think is what they're going to do. Jonflagg has to build in order to burn the trash on 19. So I might build 1 or 2 cities here, depending on what Wildfighter does. With daroj already having 11. I can easily stay below him. I just gotta see how much wildfighter builds now. I can build to 10 and stay below Jonflagg, assuming he also builds to 10. I really, because with as bad as this resource market is, I have to make sure I stay bottom in the turn order. And also, I'm the player who really needs a 7 capacity plant right now. So getting bottom enables me to land one of those. Like, 36 becomes really, really good for me, actually. Yeah, Wildfighter probably wants to strike first in the south now. Start building into daroj's stuff. Maybe. Oh yeah, John. I mean, I don't know the capacity to end the game anyway. Actually, nobody has a capacity. You know, there's no one player with a capacity lead at this point. We're not even close to ending the game yet, though. Not even close. My highest plant's 21, so I can build a 10, right? Yeah, I'll do that. Yes, and as expected, John also builds to 10. That's what I was banking on with that. Because John's under pressure to burn that trash on 19 and get the most value from that plant. Since it's going to be gone next turn. I think I might probably start building into the south on the next turn to attack Wildfighter, since they would be the... I feel like they've kind of become the top contender in this game now. This is going to be interesting, though. $38 is in the deck, so trash is going to be a nightmare. Actually, I'll be glad if 38 shows up, because nobody else can really touch it but me. Hey, what do you know? What do you know? So all the 7s are in the game now. That's... Maybe not the greatest news for me in the sense that I wouldn't be able to get to 18 next turn. Daroj will want 46, I think. Wildfighter obviously is going to want one of these 7s, since that'll get them up to the endgame level 17 capacity with 5, 5, and 7 as the number of cities they power. So Wildfighter wants one of these 7s. And 38 is untouchable for anybody else above me, because if they buy 38, I can buy 30 and I can just buy 30 and buy out trash on them. This is kind of a weird auction. It's really rare to see all the 7s out there at once right now. There's not even much in the way of efficient plants here. Well, this has to be bid up now. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Or 30 plus whatever the plant is. Yeah. Now the issue is, if I get 36, then it becomes safe for Wildfighter to take 38 at cost. This is still easily a better value than 46 right now, though, I think. Wildfighter is not going to be happy with me getting trash, me getting coal below him, driving up his prices. Big time. I think now I pass and take 38. I'll bid for this. Really? Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you bidding for this? Idiot. Really? Why? Why? You know I can buy 30, right? You know I can just buy 30 and buy shit out on you, right? You know I can do that, right? That's what you get for bidding up an unsafe plant. Y'all know I'm just going to end the game on 16 next turn, right? I did not expect Daroj to bid 38. I did not expect you to do that. I'm going to build one and stop there. That's my plan. That way, Daroj does... We'll have to see, though. So now it's impossible for me to get to 17. That just... this sucks. Good. Maybe I should have bid more for 36, but... yeah. I really did not expect 38 to be bid. Well, I have to make sure nobody gets to 17 next turn, would be the issue. Anyway, where do I build? That's my obvious build, just to try to go after wildfighter a little bit there. Okay, Wildfighter, I think, does the right thing. Ops to stay low in the turn order. Maybe I shouldn't have built then, actually. That would have made things trickier. Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to suck. I might have ended up losing this game not fighting hard enough for 46 or 36. I really did not think 38 would be bid like that. I really did not think that would happen. Believe it or not, Jonflagg's in a decent position to win this, maybe. Maybe I shouldn't have built, though. I thought wildfighter was going to build in order to get more value out of the, get 36 and 25. I guess I had to not build, huh? Oh, well. Oh, God, now 42. Yeah. Never mind, John's not winning if he's buying 44. You know what's funny? 42 is actually safe for me right now. I think 32 is better than 42, though, right? It's basically, I have to buy 32 and 3 oil versus 42 and 2 oil. And since Wildfighter's not going to have any oil, yeah, 32 is just better. Wildfighter's probably going to win this game, though. We'll have to see. We will have to see. Because I'm actually kind of cutting it close here on whether I can make it. I mean, Wildfighter did pay a lot of money for an expensive plant there. Actually, Wildfighter paid a lot of money for all their plants. But yeah, I think I would just want to end the game now. Is my plan. If Wildfighter can't get to 17, I think I just end it now. That's going to be my strategy here. Okay. Yeah. Wildfighter has cheap cities, though, is the problem. I'd have to see. They're probably going to win, aren't they? God damn it. I felt like I had this game all the way, and then not bidding enough for 46 or 36 is what killed me, I guess. It's just hard for me to believe. Is Wildfighter really going to have the money to end it now? That's a really tricky spot. If Wildfighter's taking this long to think, they take this long to think, that's good news for me. Let's see, though. Question is, hesitating. Wildfighter is now hesitating, which is good. I cannot imagine Jonflagg having more money than me, though. Cannot imagine that. Can't imagine them even being close to me in money. Yep. Okay. I want to believe Wildfighter can't end the game. I want to believe that if they're taking all this time. Yes! Alright. Alright. Well, I need to think here. Definitely do that. So I need to calculate my cheapest builds now. So this here is 5 cities. That'd be 6. That'd leave me with 50. Whereas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leave me with 42. Oh no, okay. So okay. All right. Okay, no, I just think all this stuff here is my cheapest now. Yeah. Because we need to hurt Jonflagg. So yeah, don't build into Jonflagg because he would be my closest competitor now. Because I'm just going to end the game. Need to think about something. That leaves me with 47. Leaves me with 50. Okay. Yeah, we do it this way. See where your money's at, buddy. Problem is, where are you going to have to build to, John? Because you got blocked pretty hard now. Oh, dang, I could have just stopped at 16, and I guess John was going to end it. Well, John does not have the cheapest cities, though, is the problem. John might have to go, like, Roma, Napoli, Salerno. Probably. And even Roma's, like... Well, no, Roma's not really a jump, because John has Pescara. So can definitely take Roma and then this. Yeah. It would be these 3. Or no, these 2, I should say. Roma and Napoli. Gotta believe I have more money than John, though. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see about this one. Called it. Kind of close, though. There we go. All right. So that was kind of a tricky one to manage in the end game, but glad I once again found a way to win when it didn't look great for me on paper. Missing out on all the 7s I thought might have screwed me, but nope. I was doing it. Very good game. Wildfighter was scaring me there for a while. But glad to pull that one out, and I'll see you later.